Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life, and happy Tea Tuesday. And once again, I'm not drinking tea, I am drinking coffee, and I'm actually almost finished with it. And this is my new mug that I got when we went to Disneyland a couple weeks ago. On the back it says it's all about the bow, and I don't know if you can tell, but the handle is kind of like glitter, red glitter in there. So I had made myself a cup of coffee. I had Zoe and Killian spent the night last night because Kaylee and Jake have been so sick, and oh my goodness, I feel so bad for them. They don't have COVID, they just had sinus issues and the throat thing and chest congestion and all of that. So I said, you know what? Let's not have the kids get any sicker. It just seems like they just keep getting each other sick. You know, one person gets sick, then the other person gets well, then one person gets sick. You know how that keeps going around. So anyways, we kept the kids last night. I had class last night, so Raleigh kind of just handled them for a couple of hours, which, yeah, that was interesting, I'm sure. And this morning then I took Zoe to school, and then I brought Killian back to the house, and he finished up his breakfast, and then Kaylee came over a little bit ago. So I'm finishing up my coffee, and I want to tell you guys a couple of things. Oh my gosh. So the last couple of weeks, so if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know this, that I just got back from Colorado. So I went to Colorado because our older son, Logan, his wife, Fiona, one of her sorority sisters got married in Austin in Texas. So the wedding was on Thursday, which more and more younger people, I understand, are getting married, you know, during the week, Thursdays and Fridays, because they pick this gorgeous venue, but it's a little pricey. So they start to have less people. She only had like 50 people at the wedding, and she got married on a Thursday. They were committed to that venue. Apparently a beautiful venue in Austin, downtown someplace. So anyway, so I flew in on Tuesday night, and then my son and daughter-in-law left on Wednesday to Austin, and then got back Saturday afternoon. So I had Porter and Monroe, kept him busy all week long. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. You saw in the other videos, and that was a lot of fun, but you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. So chasing around two toddlers for 4 days, I was exhausted when I got home. Flights were really good. Everyone, I flew Southwest, everyone's wearing masks. You know, and staying apart as much as you possibly can. There was only 40 people on my flight to Colorado and back. So when we were boarding, the flight attendant crew just said, spread out. Unless you came with somebody, you don't have to sit in a seat with anybody. So yeah, so that was nice. And so I feel, you know, pretty safe and pretty safe flying and everything, even though it seems like our numbers go up, go down. I don't know where they are as far as our COVID numbers. So the week prior to that, you saw that video as well. We went down to LA for 4 days. Guys, that was only supposed to be like a 2-day trip. We were just going to go down to Disneyland. We were going to go to the beach the next day, and then we'd just head back. But we had an issue with the hotel because one of the hotels that I booked was upstairs, and we had never stayed at this Residence Inn before, and we got there and it was just, there was, I don't know, it was just musty, and it was upstairs, and that's not what I asked for, you know, with the kids and everything. I asked for a bottom floor. So I just told him, I just said, we're gonna stay here tonight, because it was already about 6 o'clock by the time we got there after dinner and everything, and we were tired. So I just said, we're going to stay tonight, but tomorrow we're finding a different place. So I said, okay, so we'll get up tomorrow morning, and we could either do one of two things. Either we just head home, or if you guys want to do something else, then we can stay, we can spend another night. So I said, you guys go, talk about it, think about it. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. So the next morning they said, okay, well, we decided we want to go to the aquarium in Long Beach, which is its official name. Everyone calls it the Long Beach Aquarium, but it's like the Aquarium of the Pacific or something like that. So I ended up making us a reservation at a West End across the street so that we could spend the night. We went out to go eat sushi at one of those revolving sushi bars. And it was okay. It was fine. And then we went to the aquarium, and then we just came home. So again, what ended up being a couple-day trip ended up being 4 days. I came home, unpacked, slept in my bed for a night. was I home for 2 nights, and then I was back on the airplane again to go watch the other kids. So I feel like I haven't gotten a lot of crafting done the last couple of weeks. I have a list over here of, you know, birthday challenges and other challenges that I want to enter, and I have some from our pocket letter group on Facebook. I have some things I need to make, some projects I need to make for that, and so that's okay. I'm going to get it done. I'm just going to be crafting for the next couple of days, I think, and back in my craft room in my happy place. So guys, let me show you something. I placed an order while I was in Denver. I placed an order from a Cherry on Top, 3 things. This is what I ordered. These magnetic buttons because Judy uses these in her journals. And so if you didn't already know this, Tammy at My World in OKC is having a birthday challenge and she wants a journal. Guys, I've never made a journal before, like any kind of like a, she said, well, it could just be simple. She doesn't want a mini journal. She wants like a journal. So I'm thinking, she said, I would love for, you know, I told her, Tammy, I've never made one before. She said, oh, that could be my first one. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I've been watching videos and tutorials on how to make an easy. There was this one video I watched, and in the title, it was called like Easy Beginning Journal. And the video was like an hour and 40 minutes long. I thought, okay, if it's going to take you an hour and 40 minutes, that's not going to be easy. So anyway, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm thinking that, you know, the magnetic buttons are going to help me make my journal. I don't know. And then I saw this paper. I think this is new. This is Hugs and Kisses by Honeybee Stamps, this paper pad. And I haven't bought a 6x6 paper pad in a while, actually, because I love 12x12 pads, and I just like to be able to cut them up. A lot of times when I'm making like my little, you know, mini journals and things I like to make, you need 11 inches, you know, it's a 5x11, and then you fold it to make the, you know, all that. So that's why I usually buy that. I just love the colors in this. You can see that there's the, and so there's the cut apart page or whatever, but I like the colors in this. They had, of course, you know, all the other pieces to this pad, and they all look nice. And so, but I just thought this, you know, I love this black and white. So look, it's more black and white. You know, I love that. So I thought this would be great. It's double-sided, but this would be great to use for some Valentine crafting. So anyway, so I got that. The third thing I got, guys, this is so crazy. I got these stamps, Honeybee stamps. I don't know, I guess I was on the Honeybee kick, or maybe it popped up when I saw the paper. So I got these Honeybee, not stamps, but dies. I don't have the stamps to go with them. I thought I was ordering the stamps, not the dies. So I look back on my order online, and sure enough, no, I said I ordered the dies. I don't even remember. But so I said, okay, well, let me go see how much the stamps are to go with them. Well, this was like, I want to say $7 or $8, and then the stamps are like $20 or $22. And I thought, why do they do that? Why does it have to be so expensive to get both together? So I thought, okay, if I order the stamps, they're polymer stamps, or nice stamps to go along with this, I'm going to be like almost $30 in for the stamps and die set. Is that worth it? And I thought, no, I'm too cheap for that. So I just said, you know what, even though I like these, I like I have some I'm sure I could come up with that I could use for Valentine's. So I just went ahead and went on a Cherry on Top yesterday, and I just put in for the return, and I'm going to return these and not look back. That's okay. So I've yet to do a video yet on my crafty goals for 2022. I'm going to have an upcoming video where I'm going to review my goals for last year, 2021. And while I was in Colorado, I was contemplating, you know, the 3 or 4, I think, however many goals I have on there. And I can't remember who it was, but when I do the video, I'll look it up before then. But somebody is doing where they do like a big tag like this, and they put their goals on the tag. Oh, that's cute. You know, I love tags. I'll do anything that includes a tag, right? So, so I'm going to do that. I have that upcoming. I got an email from, which, you know, if your channel is monetized, you're going to receive once a month an email from YouTube telling you, you know, how your channel did, how many views you had, how many. I don't really look at the analytics, honestly, of my channel, unless somebody asks me a question about it, then I might, you know, look at it. My channel is monetized. It has been monetized, I guess, I don't know, for a year or something, I don't know. And I have received a couple of checks from YouTube. They're not big. My channel is, you know, not a big channel at all. So, but I can certainly share that if anyone's interested in that. I can share that. I have been watching some videos where some larger YouTubers, they have been sharing what they, you know, made last year, or, you know, what their latest check is that they received from YouTube. So I'm always curious about that, especially for the larger channels, you know, what they're making and, you know, how they're spending it, or, you know, is it going back into their channel? And then the last thing, guys, before I go, I'm going to show you this. If you saw my last video, you saw that I was cutting out I was tracing some hearts when I was in Colorado. So I went ahead and painted them. So I am going to be doing something with this, I think, for either Wednesday embellishments or using them in an upcoming project somehow, some way. I put it in order from Amazon today. I also have a magical mixery order that I just got in. I'll be sharing those in an upcoming video. Though, actually, I ordered this tag die, this large tag die from Amazon, and I didn't check the dates. And then when, you know, I got the email back, it said, okay, it'll be arriving in March. And I thought, what? But it was like $6. So I thought, you know what? I don't need that tag this minute. I'd like to have it. For $6, it was a good price. And you know what? If I get it in March, then I'll get it in March. But I did get these Uniball white pens, which I'm really excited to use. And I got some pastel markers and something else from Amazon. Anyway, I'll show you when I get that in. So, all right, guys, I am going to start doing some fun crafting in my craft room right now, because we are going over to the kids this afternoon for dinner, and I'm just home, and I'm so happy to be home. I love to travel, but I love to be home. So you can I'm sure those of you that travel to see your family, especially your grandkids, can relate. So, all right, guys, that's all for now. I hope you're having a wonderful week this week, staying healthy, staying safe, and know that I am thinking about you and praying for you. Love you guys. Bye.